hold on. I want to welcome everyone on this stream. Yo, what's up, chat? Feel free to say what's up in the chat. Everyone in here, appreciate y'all for coming through. We're about to kick the show off, but without further ado, like I said, if you haven't done so yet, repost the room, and let's get this started. Countdown. Oh, we live. Yo, what's good, chat? Hey, yo, what's good, everybody in the space? Let's get it, let's go! Oh.
She asked if she could see what's in the vault, told her I could show you my collection if you want, if you got the time, I could show you how it's done. Get you anything you like, baby, we could run it up.
Run it up!
I could show you my collection if you want.
Yo, what's up? Yo, I want to welcome everyone to the space. Hope y'all ready to have a good time. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host, E-Boogie, Prop, RXH in the building, and we got a special guest coming through. Shout out to the Rebel Duck. Also, man, this is a landmark occasion. This is a special moment. Because we officially just got the green light for some VV Digital collectibles. So stay tuned because we're going to show you how you can qualify for that, because we will be giving out a collectible tonight. So once again, appreciate everyone for coming through. And without further ado, let me say what's up to the co-host, and let me let the chat in real quick.
What up?
Hold on. I got. There we go. And let me give them a visual. Oh, we good. What's up? How y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm a little upset right now.
Why?
What?
I'm starting off the rep. I'm upset. I'm gonna say
white background PFP gang. White background PFP gang. Stand up. Don't hate.
I'm gonna have to get a new PFP. Everybody changed theirs, but mine. But listen.
Damn.
Oh, yo, I just noticed that right now. I just peeped it.
Like Gregory's been here for 3 shows, and he's got a co-host spot, and I lost mine to this guy.
No, just so Gregory just helps me. He helps me.
You know, don't even explain yourself. I just want you to know I'm not doing good. So ask the other. Move on. Just go ahead.
I mean, outside of that, it's first come, first serve, and Prop was here first.
I'm not worried about Prop. I'm worried about this guy Gregory who doesn't
lost my spot.
That's
I lost my
crazy.
spot. I said nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I don't lose my spot.
I didn't say nothing. All right. So that's why I'm here. I didn't go complaining to them people. All right. And by them people, I mean Emoji.
Oh man. Yo, how are y'all doing though? I mean, besides that, how are y'all doing?
Fine.
How's the week going?
Fine.
I'm fantastic. I'm fantastic. I'm back in pole position. I'm great. I'm back in pole position. We got double history. We about to interview the elusive, the enigmatic,
Ooh.
the legendary Rebel Duck. One of the top 500, 1,000 people. I don't know what number it is on VV. This is the oldest OG, besides me, the oldest OG that y'all gonna get a chance to interview here.
So did he get that blue? He got that blue tie, is what you're saying? When it was.
I don't know what he got. I'm not pocket watching. I don't know what he got.
I was just saying that was for the OG.
But this is historic. This is historic.
It is historic.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Yo.
X, how you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. Just enjoying the 4th. Had a little bit of barbecue. Stepped out for a bit. Now we locked in. Feel me?
Okay. I feel you. Nice. So I did pin to the top the live stream, so you guys can check the visuals out over there. That will be one for anyone that haven't gotten a chance to read the qualifications for the giveaway for tonight. I'll just kick that off right now, real quick. So there's three things that you need in order to qualify for the giveaway tonight. One is your account does need to be KYC with Vivi. Your Vivi account needs to be KYC. The second point is at some point during the show, we're gonna move over to the Discord. Right, visually it's gonna be smooth, but for everyone in the space and for everyone on the live stream, at some point you're going to have to jump into the Discord. I will put the VV Discord link. I will post it at some point, because that's where the giveaway is going to happen. We're gonna be issuing our final review score, and we're going to be doing a giveaway. So make sure you're in the Discord when we run the giveaway, because, well, one, you have to be there anyway to participate in order to click the link, but also when we call your name, you also have to be present. Otherwise, we go to the next person. So make sure you're in the Discord when that happens, and you'll be prompted to do so when to move over to that side. The third criteria is you do have to like and repost the live stream, not the space. I mean, you can repost the space, that helps, right? But the live stream specifically, which is pinned to the top. So make sure that you do like and you repost the live stream, because I will check the winners to make sure that it's there on their profile.
Let me go ahead and do that now. I don't want to be out there running.
Yo, we can bring. Hold on, where's Rebel at? Let me bring him up. All right,
The
man.
PFP is tough too, Rebel. The PFP is tough, bro.
Very
It
tough.
is.
Very
It
tough.
is. It is. So while he's coming up, Rebel, did you get the invite? Gregory.
Get this guy out that co-host spot.
Did Gregory send you an invite? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you got it, Rebel. All right, I think he's slipping. Hold on. Let me try and do this. I don't know what's. I don't know. This is what happens when you hire your butlers off Fiverr, or what is that? What is that? Nah, he said he ain't get it. All right, let's try this again. All right, what about now? There we go. All right, cool. So let's get this done right. I see Rebels on stage. Let's get this done right. Okay. Are y'all ready? I would like to introduce to the stage one of the OGs of the OGs. He's been around here for a minute, but I do have to highlight and say this individual has literally taken the time to get to know everyone on an individual basis, between intimate private spaces and just caring about people and checking up on people. Big shout out to you. I'm looking forward to this comic. I'm looking forward to reviewing this with you. And without further ado, I would like to introduce to the stage the one, the only Rebel Dog.
Yo, emoji.
Wait, the drop. We gotta let the drop play. Out.
Yo, I timed that beautifully. As soon as you said it, I jumped in. I was on stage left, and I appreciate you, emoji. Love you and thank you for the hi. I've got a little bit of shake on because it's been a minute since I've said hi to anybody, and I want to say thank you to you all. I'm so looking forward to this because it's you, emoji. It's you, prop. It's you, Bugs. Gonna get to know you, RX. And I'm not sure about Gregory. He's not on my good list right now because he kind of took Bug's spot. So we'll
Yo,
chat about that later. I'm
Gregory's
not a fan yet, but we'll
Gregory's
see what
messing
shape.
up. Gregory's messing
All
up
right,
already.
all right, all
Already.
right, all right. Well, I
But
got Bugs back, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, Gregory kept
Thank you
them
for
Jersey
having
heat.
me, and I am so number one, happy Fourth to everyone. I'm hi to every single one of yous. I've been missing yous, and I thank you for just having me for these moments that we have. So I'm excited. You guys have been rocking it. So hey, yo, everybody, follow Boogs, follow RX, follow Prop, follow Emoji. I'm not sure about Gregory, but follow them and
Yeah.
alert them and be ready to rock. So you guys are keeping, and yo, shout out Vivi for doing this first, whatever the collectible, like, yo, that's pretty freaking awesome. Hey, it's gonna
yeah,
be a great night.
Big
I mean,
moves.
hopefully we still gotta work. This is like the first time, so you know how typically like first time, drops and things happen. So, hopefully everything runs smoothly with this. Uh,
So
or we're gonna be in for
translation,
a very interesting night.
translation. Give emojis the time to mess up. So we won't get on them too much. But yo, Rebel, it's good to hear your voice, bro. As soon as you started talking, I was like, yeah, old times, bro. Every time. But yeah, great
Definitely,
to have you.
definitely. And I guess we can jump
Appreciate it,
straight.
Bugs.
We could jump straight to it. Boom. That's the comic you chose, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice,
Yes,
nice,
sir.
nice. And yeah, I'm excited to go into it. Uh, feel free to say actually too also to everyone spectating, feel free to say what's up in the chat. For chat what's up. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions while we go through this is once again a community review, right? So I do post the comic in advance. I post them on Mondays as far as what we're going to be reviewing for today. So anyone that may have read the comic, feel free to come on stage. Your review counts. Your review matters, and you can actually put in a score as far as the overall score. But you do have to have read the book. You can't just come up and finesse it and be like, yeah, I thought the book was good. It gets a 10. So you do have to show that you read the book. But the floor is open for anyone that wants to join. Just
What
send us
what
a request.
variant? What variant is that emoji right there?
That one is the rare. That one
Because
is
you
the
scared me
rare.
for a minute. I was like, did I read the wrong book? But no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
no, I'm definitely on. Oh damn, Rebel, is he out of here? He probably dropped, right?
Maybe he got rug.
Yeah, he probably got rugged.
All right, I think he should be
Can't
back.
start the show without him.
Of course
He'll be
not.
back.
But in the meantime, for those wondering, just let me pull this up real quick while we prop. Can you just look out for Rebel when he comes back?
He's back.
Oh, he's back. Okay. All right. So for those wondering, boom, here we go. Welcome to the comic shop. Are you a fan of comic books? Make sure you tune in every Thursday, which is right now, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the comic shop where we review modern comics live and in real time with you, our fellow comic book enthusiasts. Feel free to keep up to date with the newest comics by checking out the VV Comics website as you see before you. VV Comics is a digital platform where you can purchase the newest comics from brands such as Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, and even more to come, like manga. Purchase the read-only standard edition or upgrade to the limited edition with the chance to grab rare variant covers along with other features such as being able to sell them on a secondary market. Take your digital collecting to the next level with VV Comics or just visit vv.me for more information on digital collectibles and comics. And as you can see, this is the VV Comics website where we got the comic that we're going to be reviewing for today. They have a list of trending comics. They do drop comics same day as print. So every Wednesday when new comics drop, they are here on the app. And as I said before, they have the regular edition and they have limited editions, which, if you want to see what that looks like, have different variant covers. So this one has two different covers, a common and a secret rare cover for Blood Hunters number 3. And another difference about these and the main comics is that these have more a physical or tangible feel, meaning you can buy and sell them on a secondary market. That equates to real world value. Um, so definitely check out VV Comics. That's vv.me/comics. All right, we got Rebel back.
Here,
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
you hear me? Okay.
So, yep, you're
Cool.
good. You're good.
Good.
Um, so Rebel, before jumping into it, what made you choose this comic?
What made me choose the comic?
Uh-huh.
Daredevil is one. That was a good breath. I like taking that breath. That felt good. Um, Daredevil is always one of my first superheroes or characters that I connected with. Besides the lawyer aspect, I liked his challenges. I liked his struggles. I I I liked the fact that he got to be blind and also be able to, focus on other things that aren't directly in front of you. So that always excited me about Daredevil like crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
I've got some comics, I've got some graphic novels that I thoroughly enjoy. So this comic itself, I read and love, and I'm excited to share it and enjoy it with you guys.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, this one, and it's a dope way to start out because it is like a reboot, I guess. Um, and there are some key differences in this comic. You had brought up him being a lawyer. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about that anymore in this specific comic. but but yeah, no, I thought it was an interesting read. Did anyone else have any initial thoughts before we jump into the
Yeah,
actual comic?
yeah. I'm glad we get to do this, right? Because we get
Mm-hmm.
to see everyone gravitates to, evidently everybody gravitates to something different. And for me, Daredevil has never been someone I disliked, but he's never been someone I was excited about, if
Mm-hmm.
that kind of makes sense, right? So I do. Rebel touched on a point that made me think a little bit more about the things I do like about him, and I love like the without getting too deep, like the spiritual aspect of life, and like how you lose, like he lost something, then he's able to gain something else, and that when you did that, I'm connected with you now with that. So I see. I'm open now again to going into your perspective. So now I'm interested to learn more about Daredevil through your lens. So yeah, for sure, great pick.
Yo, side note. Speaking about, I told y'all today is gonna, there's probably gonna be some mistakes to be had. Um, yo, why did I name the live stream wrong?
Oh, let me read this. What's going on?
Yo, I never flipped it over from when I was in O'Malley space. And shout out to O'Malley. But I was in O'Malley space yesterday, and I was doing like a kind of like spaces gaming and kickback thing. So this live stream is definitely still labeled that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that if I can. Just all right. Just go with it. Go with it. This is the comic shop for everyone. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the title
Oh,
real
yo,
quick.
you
We're gonna
got to change
we're gonna. I
that.
don't know if I can. I don't know if I can change it. Like we're already live.
All right.
I mean, I could add a
We kind of.
disclaimer. I could add a quote tweet saying that this is actually the comic shop.
Yeah,
I could I
yeah.
could I could finesse it. It's alright. It's
Rebel, we're sorry.
alright. Yo, a lot of stuff is happening today, man. A lot of stuff is happening. I'm rushing. I'm rushing. But did anyone else have anything to say to just initial thoughts before we dive into it? I'm gonna try and see if I can change this title. Hold
This book, like, I didn't know what to expect with every page. Like, as I kept progressing through the book, it just kept catching me off guard. I
on.
didn't
Mhm.
have any expectations going in other than, just knowing the major points of Daredevil, but like I feel like this book choice was great because it isn't like, something that you would have already known. Like it just it's so left. But it's great. So I really enjoyed this one. Great pick.
Cool, cool. Prop.
Yeah. I think this is our first Daredevil appearance on the comic shop. Is that right? I can't remember.
It's true.
You know,
I think
unless he was in, you know, the Ultimate Invasion, you know, just as like a drawing or whatever, but just in terms of
No.
content, right? So, um, yeah, I like how Boog was kind of talking about Daredevil. Like I'll just zoom out a little bit more. Like Daredevil to me is like he's definitely one of the best Marvel characters to me. Whether he's like a top 10 or top 20, I don't know that, but I just think that how he's been handled by Marvel in general, I think has been really good, really good. I mean, I've fallen out of Marvel content in general, so I haven't been keeping up. I know the series was good.
Hmm.
This book is really cool because it plays with more of the real life stuff that Daredevil kind of goes with. Like when you watch a Daredevil movie or show, there's like a lot more real life combat. It's not like Spider-Man where things are just like people are like on wires and there's like some Jet Li stuff, right? So, um, you know, I think that the realism and the groundedness of Daredevil of this book is really cool. And I say
You're rugging a bit, prop.
that saying that with the religious still, you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, you're better. You're good.
You hear me? Am
Yeah,
I
yeah, you're
back?
good. You're good.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
Okay,
We got
cool.
you.
Yeah, yeah. And I said like even with the spiritual um content here or direction and stuff like that, I still think it's very relatable, very grounded of a character. They haven't deviated from what I know of Daredevil to be, and his story, his story in general is really cool. And they, I'm not sure if they really touch on it that much, but you kind of understand who Daredevil is, even if you haven't, you know, read about or learn or know who Daredevil, you know, is in history. So just look, so without going too much into it, I think my first impressions is that it still feels like a Daredevil to me. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
I feel you.
Um, and they're going with a really interesting, really cool story. And I think that we have a habit of having guests who pick out, you know, pretty different, you know, stories. And obviously, you know, books that come out in 2024, they have to be kind of different at this point, right? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's not saying a lot.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. What's up, book?
No, I'm saying agreed. Agreed. I mean, he summed that up pretty good too. So I agree.
Cool, cool. Did anyone else have anything to add before we jump in?
Let's do
Are
it.
we ready to go? We ready to go? All right, cool. Also, too, once
Oh,
again, for any,
my bad. Hold on.
my bad.
I just wanted to say personally, what's up, Rebel? How you doing? Hope you
Prop.
well.
Are you
Hope
kidding me? Prop.
Mrs. Duck is amazing. It's amazing to have you in this capacity, where you are the guest or the interviewee. You know, this is just an amazing thing to have right now.
Definitely,
Prop, I
definitely.
appreciate it. It's amazing to hear your voice and to be in the same space, literally or digitally. In my mind, we are hanging, and I am honored, humbled, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's so cool to hear you guys, and that I hope you're all doing well. And Lady Duck is says hi also, and we're both rocking and rolling. So, big hugs to you all, big time. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, send
Thank
our
you.
love to Lady Duck. Also, shout out to the chat. The chat is excited about Daredevil. They're throwing hundreds and fire emojis and hearts and stuff. So the chat is amped too. Okay, I figured out what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. All right. So right now, technically, we're only streaming on X, but I'm gonna have the recording because anything I record is recorded. So what I'll do is I'll just post the video on YouTube. I don't know if I could post it on Twitch. I think Twitch has to be live. I'll look into it, but I'll definitely post it on YouTube, and then I'll be able to get the title right. See, so
It's
it all
all good.
works
We
out.
we, we almost have 100 people over there right now. So
Yo, we
Rebel
got
Duck is bringing the love.
what?
Got about
Yo,
80
let's.
people or so. So almost, and yeah, it's time.
Yo, let's go. Hold on. Where's my? Where's my? Where's my? Here we go. There we go. Yo, why's my thing like faded like that? That's weird. Did y'all hear that? Don't worry about it. All right. Look. Shout out to the live stream right now. Once again, for everyone in the space, one of the prerequisites in order to win a random VV digital collectible tonight is you do have to like and repost the live stream. So the live stream is up. It's pinned to the top. So if you do want a chance to win your digital collectible from VV, make sure that you like and repost the live stream that is pinned to the top. All right. So without further ado, let's dive into this, man. Let's dive into this. So here we go. Just opening up. So, the comic starts out, you see them in traffic, classic New York City traffic. Matt's taking a cab, and the driver's a little worried and looking at his watch because he's pretty much missing his time for prayer. And, he's like, all right, I guess I'm just going to miss it. And Matt pretty much says, don't worry about it, pull over here. I'm not really in a rush. Go do what you got to do. And then that's when it pans over to Matt. And you see one of the first big differences in this comic is Matt isn't a lawyer; he's a priest. In this reboot. So off the back, what were your initial thoughts with that kind of flip?
I thought it was pretty dope, man.
Yeah,
Seeing him
super dope.
in the Pre's uni is something about it just goes. Like something about
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works. It's not like it's was unforeseeable. It's obviously a big switch up, but it wasn't like he was like a carnival mechanic or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's, like Daredevil, he's a priest now. It's like you know what I'm saying? It's yeah. Go ahead.
You know what it is. You know what it is about that too that I like is because we all know the type of uniform he wears, right? It's literally a devil. So to
Mm-hmm.
have him as a priest and it still goes, and the fact, and to me, what stuck out is like he always wears the glasses with the red tint on them. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's one of the coldest things he has as Matt Murdock he has going for himself, right? Like it's just cold as hell to have the red
It's
tint on the
like
shit.
that little splash of
Yeah,
the
bro. And then
Daredevil,
and him
right?
just doing the thing with the little
Mm-hmm.
with the outfit on. It just like he said, see, it just goes. So it's the weirdest thing. Like it just goes.
Mm. And
And right there as soon as the introductory rights come up there, as soon as you see the first like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words he says, he's already saying you damn well. He's right there. You can see he's got both sides of who he is in his first 6 words. I love that.
mm. Also, Rebel, you're getting hugs from the chat. Chat sending you hugs.
Big
But
hugs.
but but yeah, well, and also too, like for me, I'm kind of like, I could see it. Well, one, I could see it because he was, remember and just going back to what we were reading before, he was in the Ultimate storyline. Because remember in Ultimate Spider-Man, he was the priest that gave the speech
Wow.
during the, you know,
Yes.
so we have seen him as a priest before, but it fits because Daredevil was always like, even though yes he's a fighter and yes he dresses up like a devil, he's always been like you always see scenes of him like in a church or something like that, or in confessional or something like that. So he always kind of like, it doesn't surprise me. You see him kind of like in that environment more than I'd probably say any other Marvel superhero.
And
But
he's
it's
like
like
God fearing. Like he's not. He doesn't. His crime fighting is in the vein of like trying to be like righteous, like close to God. And
yeah.
he looks at his abilities as like a blessing that yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, so I could see it. It was just a switch up because obviously we're always used to seeing him as an attorney.
But
Um,
would you have made that connection from the like we do see him in churches and around it like it's funny like that's what I said like and that's what I said prop me the merge of what me and prop described in the beginning and what Rebel was saying is so it's so grounded in this realism that it's no faking it, and that's one thing I do appreciate about Daredevil though. So
mhm.
and as you see, first page, like Rebel said, the two the guy in the devil suit and the priest right there. So I don't know it goes a lot better than some of the other books we actually had to like, imagine the story a little bit. It's just it's weird as hell. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. So then we move on, and he goes home, and you see that he's, I guess, taking care of this home for orphans. What is it, Saint Nick's? And the orphans are pretty much, a little concerned about, I guess, the orphanage shutting down, and he's pretty much like, over my dead body. That's not gonna happen. And you see him having a conversation with another priest. I think his name is Javi, right? Javi. Um, and they're talking about, as far as with the bills, they're being paid, but they don't know by who, and that's kind of like the mystery. Who's footing the bills for this, keeping the orphanage alive. Um, you also see, just with his dealings with the orphanage, you see that he still has his ability and his knowledge of fighting, right? Because the next thing that happens is someone ends up showing up at the orphanage at the front door, and I guess he was or is attempting to pimp out one of the children that's there, and he's trying to get her to come outside. Matt steps outside. A fight breaks out, and Matt pretty much cripples all of them. Breaks their arm, breaks one of their arms, and everything like that. So you see that he's even though, we don't at this point we don't know if he's Daredevil or what he's doing, because we're introduced right now, but we know that he can fight. He still has that ability. So what do you
Well,
guys
well,
think of
well,
this?
wasn't it? Wasn't he from the previous book that was written? He came back from the
From the
dead.
dead,
That's it.
yes.
So he actually doesn't know he has the Daredevil. What was it? Capability?
Hmm.
Does that sound accurate? But
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels
he
like. It feels
doesn't.
like
Yeah,
he knows some things and does. And it feels like it's hazy because certain parts
it's
of the
like that.
book.
It's like that Spider-Man thing. Like he knows he's lost something, but he
Hmm.
doesn't know what it is. So that's when he goes to fighting. Just it's almost like an instinct.
Yeah.
That's kind of what took place. Like it just flowed, and it's kind of the kids are like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. He's that guy," you know. So
Hmm.
I don't even think he understands it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I don't know. For me, I don't know how. I don't know. I'm still like half and half on that, because it feels like it just feels like I'm not fully. I guess what I would say is I'm not fully convinced as far as how much I do and don't know of what he knows. Because the
Mm.
book kind of like
Why
does
is
slip
that?
in and out. Hmm.
Why is that?
So like, and we'll get to it a little bit later with one of the characters that's revealed later. But there's certain things that happen that it's almost like it's triggering certain memories. But then I'm not sure if it's like if a part of him still kind of like does remember. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird. Do you understand what I'm saying, X? I saw you
A
throw a
hundred.
hundred.
Yeah, I get you. It's like you kind of just get thrown into this new version of him, and you don't really have the sense of time. But I don't know. This whole scene right here, like
Mm-hmm.
leading up to it, like showing the kids and everything, it was reminiscent for me of like a John Wick, like the first John Wick movie,
Mm.
because it's like the character can turn up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're seeing the most toned down version of them, so it's like you're just waiting for that other shoe to drop. You're like, oh damn, like he's a priest now. Like okay, so like in my mind when I'm reading this, I'm like, okay, like where is this going? Because already he's starting off from such a um, you know, like I'm not sure the right word. Like I want to say timid, but it's not, not timid. Like he's kind of just like incognito. You know what I mean? He's
Mm-hmm.
not trying to. He's not trying to wild out. He's just trying to like live this new life. And to yeah, we will talk about it later. But I feel what you're saying though. But I just feel like right here was just like that moment of like yes, like I was just hyped when as soon as he just started flexing his powers, and even after he does it, he still kind of is like, damn, like shouldn't I have done that? Like I shouldn't have, I'm teaching the wrong message. Like he asked God for forgiveness in that moment, and it's just like it's just a roller coaster because you're hyped that he's turning up, but then it's like at the same time he's trying to just like be reserved and just kind of chill.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. What's up, Rebel?
Total, totally with you on that also. And looking at the first 13 pages here, and a lot of the coloring was just, it's community, it's kind of that black, white, and gray, and then all of a sudden during the fight, it's this black and red. And black and red, just and shout out to being able to read this on a monitor on the VV web app. It looked amazing. No word of a lie. I put ambiance music on. That's how I read comics a lot. I'll put ambiance music on from YouTube or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll read the comic on the monitor. And when this whole thing popped up so you could see all the pages, it was just boom from the lead up all through the oh, this is community, these are my people, this is how are you doing, oh no, all that, and then bam, you get smacked with the red and black, and then DD up in the corner. I loved it. It was very fun.
Yeah, yeah. Um, did anyone else want to add anything before we move on to the next part?
Nah, just the red. I just wanted to second that. That like that page like really did pop like crazy. They
Mm-hmm.
really painted that picture well. So shout out
Yeah.
to Rebel Duck, 100%.
And actually, I'll say too, as we get to it, if you do have a favorite panel and you want to highlight it, um, do it while we run through it, because once we switch over to give our final reviews, we'll be on the Discord side, so I won't be able to throw up. Well, I would, but it's like it's let me not do too much before I crash the whole thing. So so as it comes up, if you have a panel, just highlight that that's your favorite panel, as we review it, go through it this time. But I think this one for me is mine. This red and black fighting scene is probably mine for the book. But yeah, so they run away scared. The kids are cheering, and then you see him looking up into the distance. You see the shadowy figure, right? And it gets closer and closer, and in the next panel it reveals who it is, and we know that to be Elektra. And here you kind of get the backstory of ultimately what happened, and how Daredevil had died, and he was brought back to life, reborn. That hasn't really been explained yet, like how that happened, but he is back to life in the world. But a lot of his memories are gone. Just certain things are kind of like, I guess you could say, second nature, like his ability to fight. And now he's a priest. This was actually another dope visual. The one that I have up now, uh, with like the montage of different things. Um,
See, I
mhm.
like that one as well, but and I like the yellow. But there's another one that has a lot of yellow, and the color, like how he said, the two panel is crazy when you get both of them up, the two pages, but then you get the one panel that's really doing it like that one right there is crazy, bro.
Mhm. Yeah,
That one
for
right there
sure,
is crazy.
for sure, for sure.
Agreed. Agreed.
All right, so then we move over. We see more of Elektra, and we find out that Elektra is the one that's been paying the bills, keeping the orphanage afloat, and she's confronted by this being, right? And now I'm kind of like new to the Daredevil lore, right? So this is, if any of you guys know, like, or have a feeling of who this is and things like that, definitely chime in. But she's
Yeah, I
confronted by
definitely want
this.
to know too.
Oh, you okay? Yeah. So she's confronted by this being, and he pretty much takes control of her, right? Uh, which you see that here, and the next thing you see is you see Matt, and she shows up in his apartment, but controlled by this being. Now, here's the thing that, and it goes back to kind of like the tie-in as far as like, well, how much does Matt remember or stuff like that? Because he knows that this is Elektra. Like when he sees her again, he knows that it's Elektra. Um, but obviously this isn't, this is Elektra possessed by this being because she tries to kill him. And then they pretty much, there's a fight breaks out. Before I get into that, because the way that that fight happens, or the panels how the panels look are actually pretty unique. Just this part right now. Am I the only one? Were y'all kind of like not sure as far as like, well, what does he know, what does he don't know, or like,
I think it's just a. I'm going. This is the way I'm viewing it. I'm
mm-hmm,
I'm viewing it. I'm taking it as it comes because this is like X said it. There is just so many things that's happening at one time,
mm-hmm,
but I'm going with the notion that he does not know anything until he sees it and his
and it
memory.
made his memory
Yeah, it
comes,
triggers, like you
mm-hmm,
said, the word trigger. And
mm-hmm.
for me, maybe Electra is that that's his girl, right?
Yeah, that was his
That's
that was the love of
yeah.
his life.
So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that that would be one of the more easier things to remember. So I feel like when he sees her, he knows that face.
Mm.
And I just have one question for the panel. Electra's been paying the bills, right?
Yeah.
We said Mary Jane was holding it down. Who's really holding it down here? Mary Jane from the Ultimate or Electra? I'm gonna need some answers.
um.
Crazy, man.
Before we get oh, sorry, go ahead.
Uh huh. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna with you, Bugs. Also, but yes, he's he said a big a part that I really enjoyed here at the bottom was the devil smells like lost love, so he can't see her.
Ooh,
So he's just smelling. He's going with
Mm.
other
you're
senses.
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so he's sensing everything and he's not seeing. And he's like, you smell like someone I knew before. And and then it happens. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. And yeah. So then she attacks him, and obviously, like him being
Wait, wait,
Daredevil,
wait,
he
wait,
can.
wait. My
Oh.
question was
Oh yeah.
was
Yeah.
legitimate. I wanted to know this Mary
Yeah.
Jane or Electra
Oh,
thing. Who
Mary Jane
who
versus
Yeah,
Elektra.
yeah,
yeah, it's
Um.
Mary
exactly.
Jane versus Electra right now
Well.
as the best
Well.
support
Right now, Elektra's
of
trying to
their
stab
man.
him in the neck.
But that wasn't really her. We can't come on.
Yeah.
She was paying the bills all before she was possessed. So what are
That's
we doing
true,
right
but
now?
I feel like she tried to stab Daredevil a few times. She reminds me of
I
like a
feel like
Catwoman type. Like, they fought a few times. Like he probably still has a few stab marks from her. Like I don't know. Like, she a little crazy. She's a little guy.
a little craziness and love goes a long way. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
this
you
is
gotta get a
that
little.
this is that distance love, like
Facts.
that's loving from afar, and you gotta date, their love language is way different than the Peter and Mary Jane
I
for
don't know. I
sure.
never seen Mary Jane try to shank Peter, so it's a
Does she
little
really love
different.
him if she hasn't tried to shank him?
Oh man. But did anyone else have anything to add before we go on to the fight?
I mean, man, this is like, again, th- this comic didn't let off the gas; it just kept pushing it further. Like
Oh, good
this
point.
Mm-hmm.
this scene is really cool for me because um with like, I feel like they took this priest theme and they gave us like thriller and suspense, in it, that like the whole time I'm reading it, I'm like, man, a lot of things that I've read within, comic books and stuff, they never really are like supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really read a lot of supernatural things, and I
That's
wouldn't
true.
have put two and two together
Mm-hmm.
with
Great
Daredevil.
point.
So with this part of it specifically, like it's just eerie. Like it's like
Mm-hmm.
there's a little devil in the corner of the room. Like his senses are going crazy because it's
Yeah.
familiar. He could probably smell her size. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
in his position right now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He smelled a steel.
Facts.
Like he's like, oh shit, like what is going on right now? So like her being in the corner, like this whole scene to me just felt like I was watching a scary movie, like a horror movie, and it
I get.
and it
Yeah.
just flipped on, the whole thing just got flipped on its head, and now I'm just like on the edge of my seat, like, yo, this is wild.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, and I mean, not to mention, even still, and going back to that panel, right? Hold on, let me go back to it real quick. But this one right here, yes, like he died and he was reborn, but he actually like escaped hell. That was a story. So it's already starting from a much darker place and darker tone, and this thing, whatever this thing that's possessing or person that's possessing Elektra, I assume is also from there. So it definitely does have that horror approach with it.
Didn't he go to
mhm.
Didn't he go to hell to save his friends or something like that?
Yeah, I think that that's what they were saying.
Wow.
What was what happened? And he was supposed to die, but somehow he's back alive, which will probably be fleshed out further in the story, as far as why he's even alive, because who knows what may have happened, that caused his rebirth. But yeah, so you see her attack Matt, and this visual is dope right here because you see like now I guess he's getting the sense that um it's not Electra but something bigger that has taken control over her. You see like his nails are all grotesque and everything, and then when she starts attacking him, this is why I think that like this is a dope visual, and I think would make a really good movie.
Oh my
Um,
god, bro, it
because
would
you
be
see her,
amazing.
you see her body, but then you see the head right on top of it, huge, and then arms like going around and grabbing. It almost reminds me of like the ring.
Wow.
Um,
This is my favorite
Who did
panel.
this
mhm.
art? Who
This is
did this
my favorite
art?
panel,
I'm gonna,
hundred
I
I'm
percent.
actually
gonna,
don't know. I don't know. I got hold on. Is it at the cover? Maybe it's at the cover. Let me go back to the cover.
I'll look it up. You keep doing your thing. I'll look it up.
So
All right.
so really quick while y'all do that, the
Mhm.
reason so my favorite panel is the doorway, like when you see her body and you see, the this being taking over the top. So
Mhm.
there's a horror movie called It Follows,
Mm.
and there's a scene that's like this where in the movie this thing follows you, and it could take any form of like any person or whatever, like it just torments you. So in the scene it's very similar where like it for a moment the being turns into like a giant, and you can hear the footsteps like going through the doorway. So with this panel in particular, like it just took me right back to that movie, and I could hear like this whole scene. It just sounds so eerie and crazy, like you know,
Mm.
just the dynamic of like a giant demon, and then her body is like still kind of hanging around. It's just wild. Like was not what I thought this book was gonna be at all. Like it just leaned into that horror, like
Yeah.
OD.
Aaron, Aaron Cooter,
Yeah.
if I'm
Okay.
saying that right, is the artist.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely see that. I see that even kind of like that whole type of um where like the frame stops and then it speeds forward to a new frame, so it doesn't really look like the arms moving. It's more so like just flashing. Like if you get what I'm saying, like a lot of times they'll do that in horror movies where the thing is at a certain point, and then the next frame will just skip it closer to you. And that's kind of like what I see even with these like claws and nails that are like clawing. It's like, you see Electra moving, but then the head on top of her and the arms are kind of like just jumping and jumping, towards him even closer. But I mean, Matt being Daredevil, he's able to kind of like not get killed and kind of like fend her off and whatnot. But she still ends up or I should say the thing still ends up knocking him out. Um, and then Javier ends up, I guess, discovering him knocked out on the floor. Um, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me just move forward a little bit. So apparently, I guess they weren't trying to kill him, right? Because he ended up just knocking him out and leaving him. Um. So anyway, Javier finds him, and then he goes to bed, and he kind of like has this. This was another kind of dope panel that I like. He has this kind of like I guess inner monologue or thought. Um, as far as with the memories and what he's been feeling and stuff like that, trying to come out, and you see on the other end like this reflection of Daredevil, and you find out that he has been crime fighting. After that, you find out he has been crime fighting with the OG or the original type of suit that he used to wear, with that's just black and with the mask on. What did you guys think so far before we get to him chasing down the next part?
This shot bugged me out too because like the whole idea of like the preacher being the vigilante, like I thought of another comic book called The Preacher.
Mm-hmm.
It's a way different story. You know, much different story, but like just the image of a preacher like out there was just, it was just really cool. It just kind of like, you know, this whole time it just felt like, like I'm just seeing this really dope version of Daredevil that I just never even would think that I would see, So it was just really cool. Like it was just cool to see him not in the red suit and just kind of running around as like
Mm-hmm.
this like heroic ass preacher.
That's
Does that
true.
seem to be the theme? Does that seem to be the theme with these new books that we're getting? A lot of it is more the personal life
Mm-hmm.
instead of the superhero life. You know, it
Yeah,
gets
it's more
into
Mm-hmm.
that, but
grounded.
it's yeah, it's
Yeah.
more like, and I think that's what they need to do to bring back comic books is to get these the newer generation, and even us, like we know the stories. Like now we're knowing the people more. Not
Putting
that we
something
never knew
grounded
them,
in
but
in
yeah,
real. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. And you know what? I
Uh,
actually didn't even peep that with the that he's still wearing his like preacher. Um, I thought because like when before he puts on a Daredevil costume when he first comes up, like if you ever watch Daredevil the Netflix show, but he came out with just a black, I don't know if it was a turtleneck or whatever it was, but a black outfit and a thing over his head. But I like now looking at it, I'm seeing like the little collar and everything like that. I'm like,
I didn't see it either.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I just seen that again right now. Wow.
Yeah, and I feel like usually, when you see movies like this and the character, like that the character's gonna don the suit, and like it's leading up to that moment. Like in this one in particular, like I didn't even think, like I wasn't like anxious for him to like be
Yep.
Daredevil, I was
Yep.
just like along for the ride. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Like he's just like got up. This thing happened. He's realizing his girl's possessed, and he's like, all right, like I'm out, And he doesn't put the suit on. Like he's still the preacher, so it's just fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
One thing I,
oh,
oh,
go
go,
ahead, but
Rebel, you got it. No, you got it, Rebel.
oh no, so I was just going to agree with RX there. I loved how you said that. I wasn't anxious to see him turn into Daredevil. I love that because I felt the same way. I was like, I'm enjoying the ride, and I remember chatting with Mask ages ago, and those are three words: just enjoy the ride. That really stuck with me, and I was enjoying the ride of this comic, and that I was not. And then all of a sudden, in this scene, I think on in the panel in 28, you see him opening and he's like, "Emma, it, em," and you see that other side, that part of him that's just wanting. So a little bit comes
Wow.
out, and he gets rocking and rolling with his, with the he goes out 1 hour later, but he's not completely in the red, like you say. I love that. It's a great way to put it.
Yeah, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
that was perfect. I could just add, I love anytime I like how he puts the whole thing over his face. Like even the eye, like the eyes are no use to him, right? And I love how they like even paint that again. Like it's all sense. Like he's going out to kick ass, but my man really can't see. It's just, it's I love Daredevil for that part, and that I always appreciate though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and then okay, so after that, right? So he's out and he's pursuing Elektra because he wants to try and you know stop whatever's possessing her and save her. So he's out in his in his costume and he runs into Elektra's slash the being that's possessing Elektra. And here's the thing. Oh, shout out chat. Chat says panels are amazing on this one. Appreciate you. So he runs into the being or into Elektra, and here's where it kind of shifts for me, right? Because to me this turns like and maybe it's because of the fact that they're going on the whole preacher route. This for me turns less into a Daredevil's like type of comic and more of like a Constantine comic.
Oh,
Um, be- because of the way that he so it starts out with a fight, right? And you can see they're fighting and stuff like that, and ultimately they're talking, and Matt's getting washed, and then what he ends up doing he pulls out, of his pocket like a cross, and starts saying something, and pretty much it's kind of like, I guess, like an exorcism or something like that, to um get the thing off of Elektra. And yeah, like beating them that way was very much more Constantine to me, than Daredevil.
Wait. Did you just say Constantine?
Constantine, yeah, it's Constantine.
Okay, cool. We gonna rock with it. But I just wanted to say this right here. Um, both of them, both sides of the page. I'm
Mhm.
not picking a panel. I'm picking all this yellow right here, right? And to
Mhm.
me, I the red and the yellow. It keeps being a theme, and I don't know if it's like because of the I don't know if it's because of like the suit or whatever they're trying to implement those colors, but this whole yellow that's with the orange and red that's happening is really dope visually. It's really something, man. I can't. Yeah, that those are my favorite ones though, right there. Both of those pages you have up.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
cheated. I didn't pick a panel. I picked.
No, no, I feel you. I do like that with the whole, like, with his jaw kind of like stretching, like being pulled off. I think that's a really really dope visual.
I feel you, emoji. Like what you're saying is like it got real like Exorcist vibes at
Mhm.
the end here. Like he's going to like cast this demon away, like, and then the way that that panel looks, like, with the mouth opening crazy, just looks like super grotesque. Like they just leaned into the whole exorcism trope and just like delivered this epic battle with this monster thing. And even seeing him in the Daredevil suit, like, it kind of makes you wonder, like, okay, what is this thing like? Was it all like, was this like a Shadow King type of demon where like he's fighting his own demon that possessed her? Like, I don't know, that panel of him with the Daredevil suit on, the yellow and red Daredevil suit, just kind of like made me, even more kind of like questioning, okay, who is this? Like, what being is this? Like, is this a part of him? Like, what's going on? And then, like, him just like clutching her, and just the contrast of her having the Daredevil suit on, it was, just awesome. Awesome
Yeah,
finale.
definitely, definitely. And
Did you say this was your favorite panel?
No, I like the panel of the doorway
The
scene
doorway.
more,
You did say that.
but
Yes.
this is still like really really crazy. Like just
yeah,
straight
yeah, that doorway
Exorcist
one
vibe.
is definitely creepy.
It's the
Um,
Constantine page.
Constantini.
Constantini. Yo, but then we get hit with the he hits him with the Raditz, and for anyone that's Dragon Ball Z fan, he hits him with the Raditz, where I'm not the only one that's
Radix.
coming. There's more that's stronger than me. Beware. And then he kind of like just bursts into flames, and I guess dies or goes back to wherever he came from. So then you have a conversation going with Matt and Elektra, and pretty much you're getting a window into what's happening with his memory, and he says, I guess because of the connection and relationship that he's had with Elektra, that bond kind of like shines through. Also, too, actually, real quick before I go into this, shout out to everyone here. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see we got 169 on the stream. Feel free to say what's up. We will be doing a giveaway courtesy of Vivi a little bit later, actually soon. Make sure that you liked and reposted the live stream, not the space, the live stream, because that is one of the qualifications to be able to qualify to win the digital collectible.
Yeah, because we only
Um,
have like 10 reposts of that thing, so it's gonna be real easy. I mean, everybody, whoever
that
did
is
it has
true.
like a
I mean, you only
10%
got you
chance.
got only 10 people to
Yeah,
compete
ten
with.
percent. Like, yeah, I mean, someone's gonna win. And is it's any collectible? We don't know. You know what I
It's
mean? It's
random.
any
It's random.
collectible. Yeah,
Yeah.
this could be anything. So I don't know.
Yeah. But all right, so you see Matt and Electra, they're talking, and he admits to her that his memories of her are stronger than anything else. And she's like, all right, good, like, I'll take care of the orphanage, St. Nicholas, come with me. And then he pretty much is like, nah, I can't do that, I gotta stay, they need me. and they kind of part ways from there. So he goes back and he's there with the kids, and it seems like they're having, I don't know if this is a part. Nah, he's just there spending time with them, and he sneaks away, and you see him go to the roof, and there you see him put on the actual Daredevil suit. So even still, with him saying like, I'm gonna stay with the kids, he kind of like can't leave the whole like crime fighting thing alone, because he still has his suit. Also, where did the suit come from? If he had the suit, why did he go with the with the bandana first?
Listen,
For,
he was undecided if he, you know what I mean. If
I'm
he
telling
really
you,
Yes,
some of this
wanted to
stuff
go
yes,
confuses
exactly.
me, bro. I feel like they threw it in there just because, like, comic book wise, he has the bandana before he has the suit.
Nah, bro. It's like the struggle. Well, it's basically like
He couldn't
from
get to the
beginning.
ceiling.
Nah, bro. He just didn't. He does, in the eyes of God. He doesn't want to be like. He doesn't want to. This second chance that he's got. He knows he was been given a second chance. So it's like, all right, this time around, I'm not gonna be running around
The
as
devil. I'm
this
gonna
but
be.
guy.
he doesn't
I'm gonna.
know
I'm gonna
that.
be. I'm
He
gonna do my
doesn't know that.
Constantine thing. I'm gonna do my Constantine thing. Switch it up. I mean,
But
it
Right.
he
And
worked.
this.
doesn't know. But he doesn't fully know that. He doesn't
No, he
fully
does.
remember his
I
past
mean,
life.
I feel like he definitely is choosing to like live this path. Like he knows that there's something else calling him, or this is my impression of it. Like I feel like he feels the call, right? This reminiscent feeling like something is different. But he also feels like, he's been, he's got to make the choice of being the righteous man. So he fought it the whole time, and then basically like him defeating this being is almost like him like embracing, the devil.
That
Like,
I agree with. That I agree with. But I'm thinking it's like more of a like okay like you said he's fighting back
and
this
that's why Electra is helping him from, behind the scenes, because she doesn't want him to live like there. She's trying not to be selfish, like, and jog his memory, like, yo, you're really this guy. She's like making the decision to stay back so it
yeah.
doesn't trigger him becoming that guy again. It's like, now let him, he deserves this kind of quiet life, and this like retirement, from
That
being
I
the
agree
guy.
with. So him having this suit, and I know we added a lot of logic to it, but it's symbolic of him actually like crossing back over to that life that basically took him to hell. That's the way
Mm.
I'm viewing it. So I'm trying to figure out where did he get the suit, which is still hilarious. Like right, he's
Yo,
had the
that's
suit
why
the
I'm
whole
like,
time,
yo,
but
how much does this guy remember? He got superhero suits in the attic. He got like,
Hey,
he's
yo.
beating up pimps. Like, yo, I don't know. I'm not convinced
beating
that he
up
don't
pimps.
remember. Yo, I'm not convinced that he don't remember, bro. Like,
I I go back to the colors too. That's his struggle the whole way. It's kind of like
Yes,
that black and white, then that red. Then it went back to the black, and then that red, then black. Oh, now we're got the yellow, and we're fighting, and we're fighting. It's the struggle constantly of, and then when he went and for that 1 hour later and decided to do some crime fighting, he still didn't commit. He still
mm,
didn't commit. He was still struggling. He probably saw his Daredevil costume in there and said, "I ain't ready for you. No, I ain't ready
exactly.
for you."
Yes,
And
oh,
then he
that's
just said, "I'm
true.
gonna
You
put
might be
this on
right.
and I'm gonna dip
yes,
my
sir.
toes. I'm gonna
That could
dip
have
my
been the heart
toes
to
in it."
heart. That could have been the heart to
Yeah.
heart that he was having.
And then we see at the end here, we've got all the black and red when he's committed.
Okay. Okay.
100% agree.
But I mean,
100% agree.
if he was that committed, he could have went with Electra. Why he double Electra like
So
that?
that
So he commits. He dons the costume. And you see him. His super blind senses are going off, and he's detecting all the crime going on in the city, and he's. Well, actually, not even that.
We
No, he's
gotta get
not
a
even. Hold
better.
on,
We
I'm
gotta
bugging.
get
I'm
a
bugging. He's
better.
not detecting crime in the city. He's seeing that the police is at the door. Um,
Yes,
yeah. So the police is after him.
but we're gonna have to
Uh,
get a better superhuman strength type of word for that. Because what did you say he was? How did you describe that? What was that superpower
super
called?
blind senses.
Super blind senses. That
Yeah.
that don't sound smooth or sexy at all. We're gonna have to we have to figure out a word for this thing.
Oh man, oh man. And then
So,
that.
so
Hmm.
one quick thing I want to say before you wrap this up. So, um, they did a really good job of giving us another shot at him interacting with the kids and being in the church or the home. And what to me this made me think of like Miles and his part in like doing the charity for Feast and like how Feast. I don't know if this is like in the comic books too, but like in the video games, it's kind of like this center point. Everything happens through Feast, and it kind of progresses the story. So oh shit,
Oh my bad, my bad, my
Mike's
bad.
hot.
Ignore that. Ignore
All
that.
good, all good. Um,
That didn't happen.
I
so
told you
it's just
we working things out. We working things out.
yeah, all good, all good. So yeah, it just makes you care. Like, all right, like they ended it, with like, you're like, okay, I want to know what happens next because I care about these kids. I want him to like, this. I don't want them to shut down, this home. So the story does a good job of like establishing integral part of it that's like makes you want to read the next book.
I feel you. I feel
100%.
you.
And shout out to the over 200 people between the live stream and this
Yo,
space right here,
let's get
tuning in
it.
for the
On
Rebel
a
Definitely
holiday
show
too. On a
Let's
on a
get
holiday.
it. Let's
holiday.
get it. Yo, they said what? Fireworks, what? We at the comic shop. Even though my thing is all labeled wrong too. But yo, once again, like I said, we are actually it's about that time to hop over. So we are about to hop over to the giveaway side of things, but we're gonna give our final reviews when we do that. Um, Yo, why's my thing not going? It's alright. Yo, we are gonna give our final reviews when we do that. But like I said, in order to qualify, you do have to like and repost the live stream. The live stream is up. So if you haven't done so yet, just remember that that does kind of like you don't qualify for the giveaway. So so anyone that wants a chance to win a VV Digital collectible, over as we switch over, make sure that you do like and repost. And with that said, what I did do, I pinned to the top the event in the space. I have it here. Gregory pinned it to the top. Or you can just
Man,
go and
finally did
check the
something.
what happened.
I say he finally did something.
He did. He did. See,
I'm
he's,
still
he's, he's
here.
working on it. He's working on it. So yeah, so that is pinned to the top, so you can access the VV event straight from that link. Or if you are on the live stream side, just go to the VV Discord, and just check in there and join the stage, and we're gonna finish the conversation over there. So Bug X, actually Prop got his hand up. Prop, what's up?
Yeah, I did message on W, and I put in a ticket for the Discord for the host privileges, but I haven't heard back from anyone. So this is unfortunately I
Okay.
have to do a live announcement that I need host
I think
privileges in
Swampy's
the
in here
Discord.
too.
Thank
I
you.
think
Thank
Swampy,
you.
and we got Skeet in here too. So I think someone should be able to kind of help out with that. I'm joining over there on the Discord side. All right, so hold on. You know what? While we have, if
And
anyone
let's
wants to come on
repost. Let's
stage,
repost, y'all. Come on, it's 11.
yeah,
I
repost.
reposted myself, so I can't win.
There you
So
go.
it's minus. It's we got
Emoji,
10
you
votes.
should be
Come on.
able to just bring yourself up, man.
Oh, see, there goes Swampy. Hold on, real quick. Let me just get myself in here. Swampy, can you hear me? Swampy. Hello. Oh, he's down in the audience. All right. Okay. So
We
X,
can hear you.
you can hear me. All right. X, Bug, Prop. Just hop over to the VV Discord. Prop. I'll just bring you up because I have the
Gotcha.
ability to bring you up. So we'll work on the co-host thing. But I'll bring you up on stage. Everyone, just hop in there. I see X in here already. Hold on real quick. Let me just switch over the visual for the stream. Just give me 1 second. in there. Let me join. Boom.
Boom.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
Alright, and I gotta figure out how to do this. Give me one second. Alright, Rebels up, X is up. How do I bring up Bullet?
Cool.
Oh, there we go. Book is up.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool. Alright,
Alright,
y'all
y'all
hear
hear
me
me
okay?
okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Sure.
Alright, good.
Yeah, you good. Good,
I
bro.
I got
Yeah,
yeah,
I got an echo,
but
but it's cool for me.
I'ma
I'ma just rock with it. I
I
think
think
everyone on the stream is fine. They're
There we
not
go.
hearing this echo. So,
So
alright,
alright,
we got a space full of
full
people in here.
here.
Prop is up here too. Alright,
Alright,
bet.
bet.
So
So
let's do this. Let's go
let's go
around and
around
we
and
can
we
talk
can talk
about
about
reviews and
and
scores. And once
once
again,
again,
everyone in the
the
space, if you
if you
want
want
to have an
have an
opportunity to
opportunity to
win
win
the
the
VV
VV
Digital
Digital
Collectible,
Collectible,
hop
hop
over to
over
the
to the
Discord.
Discord.
The link
The
is
link
at
is
the
at the
top.
top.
And there
And there
should be a bot that's running.
Um,
Where's the chat? Hold on.
Yo, I hate to do
Yeah.
this, but how do I put this on speaker? I feel like I'm talking on the phone to you, like personally.
Pull up
pull
your
up your
your sound
sound
system, and then
and
for
then for
output,
output,
switch it to speaker.
Okay, voice, output, volume, sensitivity. Okay, I got you.
All right.
No, I don't. I lied.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, rock with it. I'll rock with it. Just come on.
All right.
Let's go.
We'll work it out. So if you check the chat, the giveaway bot is up there. All you have to do is click the little red icon. So to enter the giveaway, make sure that you click that. Second rule to winning is you have to be in here when we call your name. If you're not in here, we're moving to the next person. So don't just click the thing and run off. Make sure you're in here and stick around for the review and for the winner. So definitely click that. And once again, you do have to be KYC verified. So all right, let's go around the room for the review.
Nice. As always, I guess Rebels gonna be last because as a special guest. Can y'all hear me right?
Yep, you're good, bro.
All right. Yeah, I'm talking like it's my regular phone right now. So yeah, for me
Hey, my bad. I'm so sorry, Boogie, my bad. Real quick, I just want to let you guys know Rebel Duck isn't, he can't hear anybody. Just wanted to let that know if that might affect your judging scores. You can't hear this conversation.
Oh wow.
Wait, what's going on with his sound?
Oh, I'm on
So
Spaces
he-
too. Sorry, should I get out of Spaces?
Oh yeah, Rebel. You gotta jump out of Spaces and jump into Discord. You can use the link that's pinned to the top.
I got both going right now.
It looks
Okay.
like he has it deafened.
Maybe only use one. Only use one. I'm
Well, I
talking
see-
with Rebel.
I see next to his name it's like no headphone. It's like headphones and
I
it's like
think
canceled out.
because he's in space. I think because he's in space.
Okay, no, either one is good. I just wanted to make sure that everyone was all set with that. And E-Boogie, if you want to just slide up, you'll be able to find that channel.
You hear me okay? Testing.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you're good. We are getting a little feedback though. Okay. I think we're good. All right. So do you guys want to go around? Who do you think?
Testing.
won?
Testing.
Go ahead, Boog.
Okay, my bad. Like I told you, I gotta treat this like a phone call. But Yeah, so for me, I think the book was really dope. I love when we do the reviews because usually I like our guest excitement and then my co-host excitement about the book always changes my grade a little bit, which I like that a lot because I come in with an expectation, then hearing the excitement or the or not the lack thereof excitement, which our guests actually been hitting on some crazy books. So it's more chances than not we're reading a banger. So it's crazy to me that in these books releasing same day print that we're actually getting great, pretty good, entertaining stories. And if it wasn't for this whole thing that we're doing here and the VV Comics webpage and everything site, I probably wouldn't be reading all of these books the way I'm doing them, and I'm actually enjoying every story. Like we haven't really hit a dud yet, and so the guests are killing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and with all that said, and give this book a. I'm gonna go with an 8. I think I feel safe with an 8.
With an 8?
I'm doing an 8. I feel good with an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. Let me actually, I forgot to do this for everyone that's in here. So just letting you guys know, and also Rebel too, our scoring system is a little different than like the traditional like school grading system. So basically what we're doing is we're starting in the middle at 5, right? 5 pretty much means that the comic is mid. You don't love it, you don't hate it, it is what it is. Going your way up from 5, 6 is above average. 7 means we rock with it. 8 means we rock with it heavy. 9 is lit. And 10 is this comic is immaculate. It's a gift from the heavens. It's pure perfection. Wow. All right. Going down from 5, 4 means you're not really feeling it. 3 is the book is kind of ass. 2 is basura, is trash, and 1 is warning. This may cause post-traumatic stress. Stay away. Do not read. Read at your own risk. So that's pretty much the scoring system we're going on. So Book, you said that you're giving it a 8, which means you rock with it heavy.
Yeah, 100% 8.
Okay. All right. Cool. Anyone else want to go next?
I'm
That
down.
usually goes after you, or is it R? It's RX, right?
It's all good, bro. However you want to do it. You ready, bro?
You go ahead. You can go ahead. You can go ahead, my brother.
Copy. All right. So I was with E on this one. I was feeling it, but I'm gonna take it up to. And reason why I'm gonna take it to a.
Wait, you chopping up, X?
Oh, my bad. Yo, how do I sound?
We got
It's
you.
like chopping up. Or is that me? Are you guys hearing the same?
No, you're right. He's kind of
No,
going
he
in and
was
out.
chopping.
So yeah. So I think it might be the voice ISO or the distance to the mic or something. So
I got headphones on.
okay, that's
It's
probably
still,
it.
it's still choppy.
No, we can hear you.
I think
better,
you
it's
better
better.
now. You better.
Copy. All right. So yeah, I'm giving it 9 because like
You said 9?
yeah, I'm going 9.
Oh,
I'm going 9 because I'm a fan of this book. Like more of it. I really like the art element to it. I really want to get down to like what this the entity was that possessed her. Like I don't know. It's just something I didn't know what to expect going to the book. I had like zero expectation. Like I'm out of it. Like in this
Getting really
particular
bad.
Daredevil.
Getting really bad, bro.
Damn. I'm gonna take a back seat, but I give it a 9. Go ahead, bro.
A 9? All right. Prop or yeah.
Yeah, it's on me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I apologize if you hear the fireworks in the background. It gets kind of ratchet here. But anyway, in New York. But yeah. So this book was it was definitely interesting. I I guess I have a little bit of a bias to how cool the character is, the backstory, and so that that gives a little bit of a kicker to me, and just understanding the story and how different this is. Um, I really do like the play on the Daredevil with him being religious. I kind of do like the memory loss thing. It kind of is like a cool thing, especially like if you're coming back from the dead and stuff like that. Like that's kind of like a common thing. I mean, we've seen this with Ultimate Invasion. Um, characters having memory loss and stuff like that. Um, I think as cool as that is, that could be something that is like overdone as well, but kind of justified if you've died and been resurrected. I think maybe the lack of explaining the resurrection and lack of explaining of some things can be a little strange, especially if you're gonna slow cook the story. You can probably slow cook that a little bit. I think that they could have focused a little bit more time on the difficulty of that, of how Daredevil was kind of like playing with this religious thing and him being conflicted by this stuff. I think there's some really cool things that are being played with there, but nothing that's really outside of the skills of a seasoned comic book writer, of which I think the person that wrote this book is, and
Mhm.
has done other really cool things. Um, I do I do like uh Elektra as Daredevil being in this episode. I do like her as a character. I think it was interesting what they did with her with the demon and stuff like that. Interesting artwork. I don't think it worked incredibly well, but it was interesting. I think overall the artwork of the book, um, it was like, just for example, I think it might have been maybe like a 6 out of 10 in terms of artwork. I think the artwork was just kind of like, let's get it done. Um, I think my favorite panel was of Elektra. I'm sorry, yeah, yeah, of Elektra when she uh like when she got startled. It was like this shot from behind her or whatever. It was really cool with the sai in her hand. So overall, I think and I really did like the ending. Like the endings of a lot of these modern books are really cool. Uh, but with that said, I think that there's a lot more that could have been done. I think when you're redoing one of these, I think you could have much more content. I mean, like just more pages. I think would have been good in this book. Um, I think you know, Boogie, would you give it an 8? RX, you give it a 9.
Yes, sir.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, I think I gotta go a 5 on this one. I think I gotta go
Okay.
mid
Ooh,
on this one. I think the book was mid to me, just because
Mhm.
wow.
look, I could like, again, like in a vacuum, the I can't give points because of the idea of it, the potential of it,
Mhm.
because I think eventually they will go somewhere with this story, and I think that score will increase. I think like first episodes or first editions of stories, like they can be you know and look, like me and Boogie gave 10s to the Peach Momoko story, right? You guys were like, nah, it's a 9 because it's like you didn't do this, you didn't do that, even though it was a good, like, like without having the X-Men thing on it, it's a 10, right? So it's like, to me, you guys couldn't give points for the potential of it, and that's kind of how I feel here. I think that, to be honest with you, I think that like a 6 for modern comics is a good score. And I think
Mhm.
anytime you're over, like, just for our grade, I think anytime that you're over a 6, you're in a category of like really, 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 really good. You know what I mean? Like super high level art. And I think we've given a lot of scores like that to books.
Mhm.
And I think that if I'm comparing, so I'm not trying to look at this in a vacuum. I have to kind of look at the integrity of all the other stuff that um, we've graded before, and just comparing to how insane those other stories are. And I do like dramas. I'm a drama guy, but sometimes you have to have a little extra with the drama. And if we even compare to just the last book, the Peach book, with the spirituality of that, with her armor coming out, and like, you know what I mean, like there was like just a little bit more something interesting there, something a little more esoteric there.
Prop, you're right. X is
um
gonna have to explain himself because he's saying this book is just as good as the Peach book. That
yeah, and that's not possible to me, right?
I
So
mean,
so
I
to me,
just
I
have
gotta
fun
go,
reading
yeah,
it. Like I'm
no, but
not
just
yeah,
like I'm just taking it for, like that's just my
yeah.
genuine, feeling on the book. I think the Peach one was cool, but I didn't have as much fun reading it as I did with this one,
No, I feel you.
So
No. I feel you. Like this book has some cool stuff to it. It really does. But I do. But just comparing depth, because to me, if you're gonna try to be deep, you have to have depth. If you're going to be deep, then I feel like the book it had a little bit of depth, but it wasn't discovered within this issue. And I think that it is a mid tier issue.
I feel you. I feel you. All right. Well, we have my score and we have Rebels. Let me do one thing real quick. I want to see if I can fix something with my sound. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Can you guys hear me on the Discord?
I
Hello.
think the
Yep, you good.
previous was better, but go ahead.
Got you.
The
You good.
previous one was better.
Oh, it's the same. It's about the same.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I just got to turn myself up. Yeah, this did nothing for me. But all right. So look here. I guess I'm just gonna have an echo forever. But I'll give my score, and then we'll let Rebel, close it up at being the guest of honors. But I do want to say one thing. So far we have 7 entries for this digital collectible, so it's actually, I guess, very likely some you may get it because there's not that many entries in here. Once again, if you in order to qualify, all you have to do is have your account has to be KYC. You click the button in here in the Discord, and make sure you repost and like the live stream that's over on
people are
X.
scared to come up here. I don't know why.
They're scared to come in Discord.
yo, shout out to
Well, I
everybody in
mean,
the chat. They
yo,
going
7
crazy right
entries, you have a really solid chance of winning. But all right, so I'm gonna give my score real quick. Um, all right. So for me, there's certain things about this book that I think are done really well, right? I like the whole horror F approach. I like the visual. I even like the whole concept of, Daredevil being brought, Matt being brought back from the dead and things like that. Um, the whole priest thing, it doesn't, uh, him being a priest doesn't really matter to me, because I kind of like could see him on that career path. But it's the point where it kind of turns very much Constantine, um, that kind of takes me out of it a little bit. Because at that point, I think I'm reading a different story. Also, there's certain things about the comic that I'm not fully sold on as far as where he stands with his memories or not. And I feel like in the writing of it, it's kind of like, they wanted to kind of like have this reboot origin story where, Matt is kind of in a sense starting from scratch, but they didn't want to do that at the same time, right? They didn't want to take the time. They didn't want to, go through that whole dragged out experience of just, having a brand new Daredevil. So you have this kind of like mishmash of, he's kind of Daredevil, but he's kind of not Daredevil. And you see that even with the whole costume switch, where like he's in the OG outfit and then he's in the Daredevil outfit, but he had both of them all along. I'm going to give this book, because I did not like it. Like I said, there's a lot of things that I thought was really good. I thought the visual was really good. I thought the horror approach was really good. Electra was creepy when she got, possessed by that thing, right? Um, how Matt beat him. It would work if it was a Constantine book. But I'm going to say that the book for me is above average, right? I did not like it. Um, I thought it was a little better than mid. Because like I said, there are some things that I did like and thought it was dope. Um, but I'm not really too hooked just yet. So I'm gonna give it above average, which is a 6. Um, so let me log that in real quick. And the last reviewer that we have uh, is our guest of honor, which is Rebel. So, Rebel, would you like to take the floor, take it away from here?
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, cool. Um, well, for someone who's relatively new to consistent reading of comics, luckily comparison is the thief of joy, and I just got to enjoy this all the way up to 9 because it got me not because of Daredevil was my fave. It's also because I can read a Daredevil comic and not be thrilled with it. But this one got me with the colors. It got me with I actually like it more after hanging with you guys tonight. And that's a testament to your conversations and what you shared even more and had me look at the comic even more different. The good, the bad, the different, all that. I'm all for it. And I definitely appreciated seeing it in different ways, especially that horror part of it and the push back and forth. I was in there. And another, not just because of tonight made me like it even more, was also I started reading the next one. So for me, that is a sign of how well done it hit me and how much I enjoyed and am looking forward to the next round. How much we're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper, and we're just scratching the surface in 40 pages, and I'm very excited, and I thank you all for your perspectives on this. But yeah, I'm big time in 9.
You're doing 9?
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Adding balance to the force. I like it.
Well said.
All right. So hold on.
I think the right
Let me
average.
put these
I think
together.
the right average will come out here.
All right.
Yes,
So we
sir.
got 2 9s. All right. So Boogie gave it an 8, and X gave it a 9, and Hot gave it a 5, and I gave it a 6.
Yo, Prop, have you seen the movie
You
It
said
Follows?
Prop gave it a 5. Prop gave it a 6, didn't he?
No,
Not a
I
5?
gave it 6. Hot gave it a 5.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I went 5. I went
And we're gonna divide
mid on
that
it.
by 5. And that brings it to a 7.4. So we need a 7.5
Ooh.
or up to go to the next number. So that will bring it to a solid 7 for the score, which is good. I mean, a
I think
7
that's
means
the right
that
number. Yeah, yeah, that
you
makes
rock
sense.
with it, right? I think that's what that
Absolutely.
means. Yeah. I think that's
Collectively, we rock with it.
Definitely rock
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
yeah.
So the score gets a 7. I'll post that onto the live stream after that. And I think we are we closing in the time on the giveaway? Oh, Swamp is down there. I think it should be ending soon. It should be ending in 7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes. So if you haven't done so yet, you guys have 7 minutes to once again repost the live stream. And hop over to the Discord and enter into the chance to win a giveaway. Right now, there are 7 entries. Did you guys want to say anything before, as we wait for this to kind of close out?
Yo, Rebel, are you looking forward to the Disney Plus Daredevil version that's coming out?
I am. I am a bit challenged with the I'm trying to get through it. I'm enjoying some parts of the series. Um, I'm looking forward to the next round. I think I'm in season 3. So I'm a little hard on actors and some things like that. So I'm a rough audience with that. Le- yeah, you don't want to watch movies or TV with me. My sister always says, just do not. And Lady Duck's gonna put up with it. So thank goodness she can. But yeah, but no, I am looking forward to it, and I'm glad it's rocking. What about you, RX?
Yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, definitely is going to be a switch up from the Netflix version, but I like, I do think that they're trying to stick closely to what people like about, some of the stuff that people did like about the original. And the thing with Disney is like they do have really good production value and the money is there. So it's just going to be interesting to see where the story goes because I know there's a lot of, confusion or potential, like where, like, I'm not sure where the timeline is at this point or like how they're trying to do it. If it's just like a full reboot, but I am excited that John Bernthal is still the Punisher because I think he did a great job. And, I like seeing him as the Punisher.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he was perfect for the role. I'm glad that they're reprising a lot of the roles, even with Kingpin. Um, they had
Yeah,
like a
that's a
solid.
great Kingpin. Great Kingpin. I would love to see him in Spider Man.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I think that that's the plan. I think that's what they're planning. But
Can I
yeah, I'm
give a
excited.
shout out to y'all? No, do you mind if I emoji? Sorry.
Go ahead. You're the guest of honor,
Do
Rebel.
your
Uh,
thing.
Do your
no, I
thing,
just
bro.
wanted to show you guys out. You've been rocking it with the comic shop, and of course, way before that, you guys have always brought value to the fam and to mine and Lady Duck's life. So just remember that. I definitely appreciate you guys. I don't get too many chances to say that. If I get a chance to just listen into your guys' magic. It's amazing. You guys have some great chemistry, and of course, RX. It's good to meet you tonight. If Boogie, if Prop, and Emoji say "Yo, you rock," then you rock. I don't have to. That's it. So,
What
but
about
it
Gregory?
is.
Really
uh,
appreciate that. Really
We will.
appreciate
We'll chat. We'll chat about Gregory, but and just getting to know you.
Yeah.
But getting to know you, it was also a pleasure. So definitely, you guys are gonna keep rocking it, and gonna have comic shop in the VV verse. Let's go. We're gonna
Let's
have
go.
comic shop keeping on rocking, and I do appreciate the analysis and the pushing forward of reading. That I thoroughly enjoyed reading through in the past, and I've lost it for a little bit. And between the Vivi fam, the Vivi community, and all of you guys and all Vivi and the easy access of the digital collectibles for me to bring up and start reading, enjoying the stories, and having my brain and heart and stuff get sucked in. It was all good stuff, and it's just going to keep getting better from here. And appreciating the art, appreciating the depth of analysis, the respect for people doing the magic. I love it, and I just want to say thank you all. I don't get too many chances to. Thank you for freaking having me. Number one, you know that. I love you all. I do appreciate you all, and I want nothing but the best from Lady Duck and I. I got duck pimples right now, so big, big hug.
Appreciate you, Rebel. You and Lady Duck for real. Like I said, the guests really make the show. We vibe off it what you select, your style, and we just we're fortunate to all know each other for some time in these spaces. And yeah, man, we definitely appreciated you. You definitely somebody that we definitely had to get on here. So like I said, appreciate you and Lady Duck always. So like I said, love you, man.
Definitely. And I wanted to
Yeah,
say
man.
too, I had mentioned in the intro a little bit about like just the appreciation that we for you what you've done in this space and just community. But I just wanted to highlight that even more, because you have always taken a very, very personal approach, to the people that you've come to meet and that have come into your spaces and that you've gotten to know. And you go out of your way to, make everyone feel like they matter. And you go out of your way to make, everyone feel seen. Because sometimes, people may be shy and reserved and they may feel like they're invisible, but you always make the next extra effort to make them feel like, no, you're visible. I see you and I care. And that's kind of like, I feel like that's always been the approach that you take with people. And it's very commendable, it's very encouraging. Many people have kind of gotten their start or their boost of confidence to even, do more in this community based off of your spaces, and how you make people feel in your spaces. So I'm, ecstatic to kind of like have this comic book review with you. I'm glad that you came and enjoyed, and yeah, man, I just appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, Emoji. It's very nice to hear, and big hugs back to everybody. You guys all rock.
And I got a second and third and fourth. Everything's everyone. I'm sorry. Everything that everyone has said. Duck, you know what's up. And I constantly try to, whenever it comes up, make have people understand, the history of Rebel Duck when it comes to Vivi and the community. You've created some of the most significant value to the community and the marketplace. And that'll always, always, always be appreciated and acknowledged by me. Obviously, your work and your service goes beyond that with the community, but I'm always going to remember and respect and um, call out how much value you've given to people early on in this thing, that we all come around, which is BB, and how we interact with it. So I once again, I appreciate you for that, and thank you for doing this, bro. Like, you really didn't have to. I know that you are in somewhat of hibernation right now, in a hibernation chamber. I don't know if you're getting ready to turn Super Saiyan 8 or something. I don't know, but like, but I really appreciate you popping out and showing us. And I hope you come back. I hope we can do it again.
I would be honored. And this was a blast, and thank you, Prop. That does mean a lot, sincerely. I definitely appreciate it. And a little bit of, but yeah, sometimes taking that bandage off around friends and fam is a good thing. Kind of starts some trucks moving again. So definitely appreciate y'all. We're in safe space where we can have fun like we always have, and I appreciate all your guys' kind words. And Lady Duck gives nothing but big hugs to yous and want nothing but the best. Let's freaking go.
Let's go. And
we need to be able to throw some 100s or something. Can we get that? I just feel like anything.
I mean, they
I
can
feel
post
like
it in the
I'm not
chat.
backing you up right now. Remember when you said it, when all this is being said? I need some more hundreds or something.
They could post it in the chat. We got a chat. And I just want to say the importance of following directions. Because we have our winner, but they not winning because they didn't follow directions. So one of the directions was, and you know what, the rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. So one of the directions was you had to repost the live stream and like it. And the person that won, I'm checking their page. I'm not seeing a repost, bro.
Hurry up and repost it.
So now it's a dub now. Nah, it's over. I already got the winner. So shout out to Wulu, but maybe next time. And our winner for the night is
Wulu would have had it.
Oh, that's nasty. Damn.
Yo,
Wulu.
our winner for the night
is
Yikes.
Acro.
Yikes.
Acro's the next one, and I'm looking at her page now. I had to double check because when I checked the thing, I didn't see it under the repost, but it might have been glitching. But I'm looking at her page right now, and there is a repost. There is a repost there.
Let's go,
So
Acro.
there we go. Shout out to our win. But wait, hold on.
Wait, who's the winner? Remember, I'm
Wait,
working off of no
wait.
speaker right now.
Actually, I don't know yet because I have another question. Is first off, is Acro in the
No, she's not.
in the Discord?
She was
She
here earlier.
was.
She was.
She
Where'd
was.
she go?
No.
Somebody get her on the line.
5,
No, that was another one of the rules. That was another one of
4,
the rules. 3,
3.
2, 1. All right. So we gotta move to the next one. All right.
2.5.
So let me just make sure that they hold on.
Look, Dubes and Chambo been fighting back and forth in the chat. It's like, if this trickles down to
Yo,
them
the
two, this
chat
is
is
crazy.
so lit.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Where's where they at? Because I saw them, they reposted it. I saw them under the repost. Let me just double check their account. Hold on, where's these? How do I- Go up there. Okay.
Gregory's getting some blame. Emoji.
Yo, Gregory's getting all the blame. Gregory's getting all the blame. Where's
So yeah, in the Discord emoji, that's kind of up to you. I know a lot of times we'll take a screenshot randomly at some point in the show. I just took a screenshot for you, like when it ended, but I mean that's on you. How you want to decide that when they were in the Discord, and how long they were in your show for.
Well, they have to be here to accept it because I also have to ask them to make sure that they're KYC. So
Gotcha.
if they're
Okay.
not here, then I can't. I have to move on.
All right. Is what it is.
So we're going to hold on. Let me go to the third one. Yo, what the heck? Why do they have so many numbers in their thing? All right. Let me just Gregory, check this for me. All right. So I see their repost. They did repost it. Is VV Wheels in the Discord? VV Wheels.
They're here.
They're here.
They're
Okay.
here.
So the final thing I need to know, VV Wheels, are you KYC verified? You have reposted. You have won. You're here. If you're KYC verified, you win. Want to come up? Wait, hold on. How do I? Cool. Wait, where is he?
He's in the crowd.
Oh, I see him. Oh,
Yeah,
he's raising his hand. He's
there you
raising
go.
his hand. I'll let him up. How do I let him up?
Just hit the hand that's red.
Wait, hold on. I'm requesting.
And
Oh,
it
wait.
will pop up, and then you hit the little microphone. There you go.
I'm on. Give me a sec. Yeah. Okay, I let him up. VB Wales, you there?
Here.
Welcome. Appreciate you for coming and hanging out with us. So the big final question before I give you this congratulations, are you KYC verified?
I absolutely am KYC verified.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Verified.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's
You have
go.
First
won.
winner.
You are first winner.
Hey guys.
Yo, y'all better ask
That's
somebody,
what's up.
bro. This is VV Wheels y'all talking to, bro. Like y'all don't know who VV Wheels is, bro. Like of course he's KYC. This is VV Wheels, bro. You better act like you know who you're talking to right now.
Hey, gotta ask. So Swampy,
I
there you have it.
appreciate
You have
it.
our winner for tonight's giveaway.
All right, yeah,
Hey, and
just
I
open
also
up
want
a
to
Get Help.
say,
Just open up a Get Help live chat, BV Wheels.
all right, I would do that because I won before, so I know exactly how to do that. Just want to put that out there.
Okay, appreciate it. So yeah, just open up the chat, and then they'll help you over there with the mods.
All right, all right. Hey, guys, appreciate that. And I also want to say, for the person that won in the beginning,
Mhm.
my bad. I felt like when somebody wins when you go up stage and somebody wins like an award, but they can't make it or the award, so then somebody has to go up and take it for them. I felt like that, but I'm keeping it just so you know.
There you go. There you go. Hey,
Yo, I'm crying over
the
here.
game is the
Definitely,
game, bro. Rules are the rules. But
All
It's
appreciate
right,
both
it.
bars. We're gonna
get
keep
that
it
though,
in my.
guys.
Take
It's like
care,
both
man.
bars, but we're gonna keep it in my vault.
Nah, nah. Hey, no, but for real, this is something that nobody's supposed to do, right? We here because we love it and we enjoy playing with these toys and how things are moving and all this. But all these giveaways and sweepstakes you guys do, man, this is awesome. I appreciate that. Even though it's not the reason why I'm always here, but it makes everything just so much fun and entertaining and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that, guys. Keep going, just keep growing, and it's all good. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
We
that. Real
appreciate you,
quick, real
Wills.
quick. BB Wills, did you enjoy the review?
Gratitude.
Did you think we did a good job on the review?
Uh, what do you mean, like everybody's review? Like, was it a good review, or
Yeah, like you
or
think
my
we did a
review?
good
Like,
job.
I have not read that book yet,
Mhm.
so I don't. I would know about what I hear what everybody said. I guess it has its goods and its bads, right? It's like any story you can't always relate or enjoy every aspect. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to read it. And I'll give out my review then for that. But
All right.
yeah, man. Yeah, that I enjoy everybody giving out the reviews and stuff like that. We should actually do this more often with a lot more books. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we do it every
Uh,
week. We do it every week for the comic shop. So definitely come back.
all right, and then maybe I should come more often.
And if you want, if you're interested in reviewing a book, just hit me up and we can have you as a guest.
Gotcha, man. Appreciate that. Let's go.
All right. Take care, man.
All right, man. Thank you, guys.
Congrats.
Take care.
Congrats,
Congrats.
bro.
Gracias. Gracias.
Congrats.
Gracias.
So, without further
What did he
ado,
win? What did he win? We
uh,
didn't. We.
it's a random digital collectible. So we're gonna wait and
It's
see.
it's, it's gonna be
Um,
random, huh? All right.
VV
Cool,
Wheels.
cool.
Once you win it,
Could
post
be a
and hit.
flower bomber, but we won't go there. Jokes,
Once
jokes.
you win, post. Oh wait, he's raising his hand again. Hold on. Let him back up. But yeah, once you win, let us know what it is so we can broadcast that.
Okay. Through X or I'll just post it everywhere.
Yeah,
Through all the
do
links
that.
I
Do
have.
that.
So
Do
Yeah,
that.
post
yeah,
it everywhere so we can
Yeah,
retweet you
tag
and
me in
get
it. Tag
everything
me in it.
out.
you got it. Let's go. All right.
Yeah,
All
we'll we'll,
right.
we'll be we'll be looking for it too, bro. So whenever
Oh
you
man.
and when emoji, do we go over when he should be looking to receive that? Because
Oh
it's
yes,
pretty
yes, yes.
it's
That's a
pretty
good point.
snappy.
Yes. So
Are
so
you
for the
serious?
giveaways, they will typically land in your account in either Sunday or Monday. So look for it around then. But reach out to the mods first, so that way they can do what they need to do on their side. So do what Swampy said in submitting the help ticket.
Let's go, guys. The Lord is good. That's right. That's
All
right.
right.
It's making me feel like it's a little bit bigger than I think it was gonna be. But anyways, let's go.
It's random. Who knows? I don't
Yeah,
know
we
what
Okay.
it
we
is.
don't
All
even
right.
We
know.
don't
We
know.
don't
We
even
don't
know.
know.
All right.
Yeah,
All
truth be
right. All
told.
right. All right. All right. Just play things. All right. All right, guys. All right.
All right. Take care. All right. So before we close up, did you guys have anything closing thoughts before we wrap things up?
Well, now once again, shout out to Rebel, shout out to Lady Rebel Duck. You know what I mean, Lady Duck, and
Yeah, appreciate everybody being here for the 4th of July, rocking with us as always. I'm not in the other space, so I can't do the usual shout out to the. I'm pretty sure there's at least 200 people that 200, 300 by now. So yeah, great selection, Rebel. We got an overall 7, almost an 8.1 away from an 8. So solid. And
I'm moving it
as
up the
always,
story, bro. I'm moving it up to
we,
7.
we, we look we look forward to hearing from you in these spaces more. But yeah, that's about it for me.
Definitely, definitely. Appreciate that, book. X prop, Rebel. We're gonna save you for last. X prop. Did you?
Yo, just real quick, man. This was another great show. Had a lot of fun. Rebel, great pick, man. Great conversation. Everybody have a great weekend. And as always, just looking forward to the next one. I'll see everybody for the next one next Thursday. Peace.
Appreciate you. Prop.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Vivi. This is big. This is great. I think this is going to be very motivating going forward. We got to pump these Discord numbers up. These are rookie numbers. So I think next week we will definitely have a lot more people in the Discord. We got to make the Discord great again. And yeah, I think this is great, man. I like the direction we're going in. Like we're still growing, and yeah, man, it's a lot more to come.
Appreciate that, yo. I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot of people clowning Gregory in the chat. I don't know. They going in on Gregory.
He had
But,
a lot of clown activity today, I will say.
I got one question. I got one question about Gregory. Is Gregory KYC?
Wow. Amazing question.
Gregory is just a helper. He can't win anything. He can't participate. He needs help.
But
Are you avoiding the question?
If need be, can Gregory KYC?
That's a question we'll have to ask Gregory. I can't answer that.
Gregory doesn't
know if
speak,
he's
so
fine.
we're never getting that answer.
I see. Okay.
Yo, Doug, you want to take it away before we close out?
Yeah. Want to also just I said earlier, kind of closing out, reiterating, and also just want to say prop, RX, emoji, Bugs, everyone. Acro Wulu, Vivi Wheel, Shrod, Emoji, Anon, Nas Clint, Chombo, Dubes, OMW, Swampy. Everyone, I had such a good time. I sincerely appreciate you. This was so fun, and I really appreciate it. I don't know if you know how much, but I want you to know I'm always here. I'm always hanging, and I look forward to jumping in more spaces. And you guys are on, you're on a great trajectory, and enjoy the moments with each other, and especially when we get to read comics together. That's some good fam stuff, man. I love it. So keep rocking, and thank you very, very much. So big hugs to you all.
Thank you for coming out. So, because I have this set up a little weird, normally I would play a closing song. I don't know how that's gonna work, because we are still on the Discord side of things. So I'm just gonna close with a goodbye, everyone.
Emoji,
Thanks for
before you say
joining us.
goodbye, sorry, Emoji, before you say goodbye, can I just
Yeah.
say something to you for a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
It's been a minute since I've chatted with you and heard, I just want to say I remember back when you were, early back of the class days. And I just want to say, when someone enjoys what they're doing, no matter what they're doing, they get better, and they find ways to get better because they're always doing it. And I just keep seeing you just rocking. You made me feel very much at home. You listened and you hung out with the fam and connected. And I know how much you love having 55 things going on at the same time, and you still rocked it. And I just want to say, very proud of you, and just keep rocking, Emoji. So just seeing you just really putting your stuff out there like crazy. And I know, I got your back, and just big hugs and keep rocking. So just want to shout out to you. So I'll shut up. Sorry.
I appreciate that. That means a lot. And send our love to Lady Dub too. Yeah, I just need to get the title right next time. That's the title
Yep.
next time. But yeah, once again, appreciate everyone that came in. We're gonna make this a thing. So once again, the comic shop every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come in and weigh on the comics. I'll post the comics every Monday of what we're gonna be reviewing. So once again, this is a community discussion. Anyone can come on stage and take part in the review. And now we got giveaways. So appreciate everyone for coming here. Appreciate the support, the love, and we will see you next week. Take care, everyone. Peace.